Hey guys, it's Cara Hamilton here. I always take my brace out to do videos. I thought I'd do it next to the radiator because it's nice and warm. British weather. Anyway, you might know from the title of this video, it is called Bad Highlights of My Life. Now, some of my school friends might not know this, but I have had some bad highlights. One of them might, actually. Okay, so number one is that I don't know why I'm sharing this with the world. One of the times that I went camping, I was with my dad, so yeah, what could go wrong? I was with my stepsister, my stepbrother, my half-brother, my brother, sister. Hope that's not confusing for you. All was going fine. The night before we had told a scary story, so I was a bit creeped out because it was something to do with a caravan and my dad was sleeping in a caravan. So when I looked up, I was like, is there anything on top of the caravan? But that's not the point. Yeah. It's because I was about 6 and my sister was, because obviously we're triplets, so we have the same birthday. And we were having a shower, as little kids do. Now, if you have any siblings, like, if you were like 6 one time and you're watching this and you have any siblings, you'll know what I mean, what I'm about to say. My sister just turned up and shh, doing a video. You might hear a bit of whistling because my sister is setting up a set for a video. So yeah, as I was saying, we were like 6 and we were having a shower together. If you have siblings, you'll know what I mean. Your mum would like not waste water, so they would like have baths together, you would have showers together. Anyway, I'm not sure if it costed to have a shower. Water bills? No, at the campsite. And basically, so we were having one together, and my stepmom said, "Oh yeah, we'll just leave one towel out here." No, 2. She said 2. She said 2. She said, "I'm going to leave 2 towels out here for you, and I'm going to take your clothes back to the caravan." So, like, okay, fine enough, fair enough. So we locked the door and we had a shower. We had the shampoo and conditioner, blah blah blah. Then my stepsister came and took the shampoo and conditioner because she was having a shower afterwards. So not in the same one, obviously. That would be a bit awkward, actually. So anyway, when we were finished taking the shower, me and my sister, we opened the door, and she left 1 towel out for us. As you might have guessed, because I said the wrong answer before. Why? That was a bit weird, sorry. I won't do that again. Don't have nightmares. So, yeah. So, me and my sister wrapped it around our body a bit like this. We were a bit smaller, so it's a bit big, but you'll get the idea. We were a bit like this. You can't get it. Really see. Anyway.
Well, we had it over our top bit as well.
Yeah,
so.
obviously. So, yeah. Okay, so you get the gist of what we were like. So at this point we were literally naked. We had nothing on underneath. We just had a towel wrapped around us both. And we were walking through the campsite. Now this was a sunny day, so a lot of people were outside. And I mean a lot of people. Then we were like, okay, this is a bit awkward. We're going to start. We started picking up the pace, so we started running. We were literally running at this point back. And it was like quite a long way back to our caravan. I'm going to my dad's tomorrow, actually. But as we were running, we slipped. Someone decided to try and make a sandcastle, I think. I know it was very wet grass at that point. Just that little patch, like someone dropped their water bottle or something. We slipped. This is where it all goes wrong, okay? So we slipped and we couldn't get back up. And so Jessie decided to run off with the towel, leaving me in my birthsuit cringing with all these little children looking at me. It was absolutely horrendous. It was horrible. Yeah. So there I was running back in nothing but my birth suit, all the way back to our caravan. It was horrible. Yeah, sure, Jessie was having a fun time running off with that towel. Me! I was naked, and I looked to my right, and there was an old lady who was reading a newspaper, and she saw me, and then she'd, covered it over her face again. You practically like that. Anyway, experience number 2. Okay, so my mum was a good cook, don't get me wrong. But she had made this cake. It had seeds, banana. I hate banana cake. Cherries and nuts in it. Now I can still taste. I can still I cringe. I remember the taste of it. But that night when I went to bed, we had a sick, because we have a sick bowl, but we don't anymore. We did, well, So we had the sick roll, because I was like, oh, Mum, this is horrible, I'm going to be sick. Ugh. And she was like, you're going to eat that now. So obviously I ate the whole thing, which I absolutely hated. We haven't clarified that. That night, I was like, Mum, I'm going to get a sick bowl. She was like, don't be silly. But I got it anyway. So. Then I was about 6 as well, again. So I got a sick bowl and I woke up in the middle of the night. You all guessed it, I was sick. It was absolutely horrible. It had those tiny little poppy seeds in it. Ugh. It's horrible. But then also that night, my brother, same in God 5, just to let you know if you want to go check out his videos. He does Minecraft videos. He rushed to the toilet at the same time I was being sick, and he was sick. I'm not sure if it was a cake or something else. So yeah, me and Elliot got a day off school, which was actually quite fun because we watched movies all day. Number 3. I don't really know if this is a bad experience, but it was definitely stressing. Definitely. Okay, so me and my sister and 2 other friends, we went to Alton Towers for my other friend's birthday, and we had fast tracks for a ride called Rita. It was really fast. It lasted about 5 seconds, which was absolutely boring. But anyway, my friend had been on it before, and so did my other friend. So I was next to my friend Ellen, that's her name, and Jessie, my sister, was next to my other friend Katie. They were waiting in the queue, so we were waiting by Rita, and then the people were in it, and then it went 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! But then the spikes that were meant to go down to make it go really fast went back up, and my friend Ellen was like, you're not meant to do that, what's going on? So yeah, it turns out we were right. You know those gates, they close them whilst there's people are on the ride, then when the next carriage comes in, they open again. So we were right at the front of them, and it broke down. Yes, we waited half an hour just to get on that ride for it to break down. Anyway, we went back on it in the end. Number 4. Yeah. Now, there's nothing worse than going on a ride. It's to do with the same thing. When you go on it and someone where you're about to sit in that seat is crying and they're getting off the ride. Okay, so why did you go on it in the first place if you're going to cry about it? Okay, so we all sat down, and I sat in the seat where the man was crying, and I smelled something a bit weird, so I was like, do you smell anything? Sat back up. He had weed in my chair. Now, I had to sit on that chair the whole time we're on the ride. It was about a minute. He weed in that chair. Just imagine, you're like, oh yeah, I'm finally in the ride. Oh, that guy must have been scared. Sit down. Something smells funny. Stand back up. Look, oh, I sat in someone's wee. Anyway, number 5. Okay, so this is when I was quite little, about 5 or 6-ish again. We went to France, and my auntie lived in France, and she lived quite near Paris, so about took him half an hour or an hour to get there. So I said, hey, auntie, can we go to Paris the last day we're here? So we went to Paris. Now, if you've ever been to Paris, you'll see under the Eiffel Tower, we went to the 2nd floor because there was a huge, I mean huge, queue for the elevator to go up to the top of the floor. But there are 2 cafes on each, both the 2nd floors. Anyway, so we were on the Eiffel Tower, but when we were about to go up, we saw these people. Now, they were illegally, we didn't know this, they were selling Eiffel Towers, like miniature Eiffel Towers. Some of them were illegal, some of them weren't. So we went to a legal one. We knew it was illegal because the man had a license. So we bought an Eiffel Tower, and the police started coming. They were like talking to us in French. And our auntie said, "Oh yeah, officer," in French. She told me what she said afterwards. Yeah, this guy is legal to sell these. And he was like, sure. So he showed him his license. So yeah, all good for you. Didn't get arrested in France. That would have been awkward. Then there was literally like at least 100 people selling things. Not just under the Eiffel Tower. It was all the way going up to like this museum. And they were selling like those little, you can get balloons with flour in it. It's really squidgy. They were selling them as well, not just mini Eiffel Towers. So we went up and we were taking photos, you know, where they go like holding the Eiffel Tower, them kind of things. Then, because they have like speakers and they play music, this horrible music comes on, like scary music as you would have in like a chase scene. And I was just like, that's funny. Then I hear the sirens. Now this was a coincidence, like the music just started playing and police were coming to arrest the illegal people. And these people were just running. Then my mum, my brother, my sister were all standing on the side. My auntie and me, I was like, all these people were like packing up really quickly and running with bags on their shoulders. They didn't care if they barged into 1 billion people on the way. Right? I was really scared at this point in time because I was like 2 meters away from my mom and my auntie and the rest of my family, and I couldn't reach them. It was horrible. It was terrifying. Then, as I'm about to reach for my auntie's hand, man barges past with a lot of Eiffel Towers in his bag. They hurt. It's like metal. My auntie reaches out for me. He barges past. One of them is like coming out of his bag. It hits me on the head. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy. No, just joking. So yeah, she gets a graze on her hand, and I get graze on my head, so yeah. Also, I've been hit by a car, but I'm not going into that. It was just reversing out of its garage. I was about 4. Okay, I wasn't, I was about 9. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and